Thank you for tuning into this video. My name is Gia. In this video, I want to talk to you guys about the power of our creativity and especially using this as a way to stay connected to our ascension path, our path of expanding our consciousness, our awareness, our highest potential, however you would like to call it, especially in the midst of a lot of things that's happening in the 3D level of reality. All the fear-based messages and beliefs are rising up for us to become aware of and to release. Some of you guys might still be tuned into that bliss energy, that high vibration energy, but I know that some of us might also be tuned into that fear vibration that's really coming forth through a lot of events that's happening for us to become aware of and release. And when we tune into these energies, it's easy for a lot of people to feel lost, but also very scattered in our ability to focus whatever path that we're walking in our spiritual path. It really scatters our focus and it also shrinks our vibration. It contracts our vibration and lowers it. And it often leaves us feeling powerless, lost, stuck, or just lack of clarity in where we're going and where we're heading. That's one of the reasons why I want to bring up the power that we all have, which is creativity. The word creativity means to create, to make. Creation means to come into existence, to come into being. So through our practice of our creativity, we're coming into our beingness. We're really tuning into our higher self, our highest potential. So in a way, as we practice, as we flow in our creative momentum, we are embodying Christ consciousness. And in this vibrational offering, we really don't feed into the fear. We don't really have the vibration that would draw us to fear-based emotions. And one of the most powerful part of creativity, tuning into our Christ consciousness, is its undivided focus and faith, trust in the process, trust in the flow. And the powerful thing is that we are creative since the very beginning. When we were kids, we all have this explorative nature to just be curious and explore things that's around us, whether it was somebody walking on the street or exploring with sand or mud or insects, whatever it is that really comes into our awareness and draws our heart, we explore fearlessly. And children can really create anything out of anything. If I were to give them a water bottle cap, I'm sure they would create something out of it. I've seen kids create toys, different things out of really anything that put their hands to. And as we grow up, a lot of adults tune themselves out of that creative power for a lot of reasons. But we really have that potential and that power still within us. And expressing ourselves creatively does not have to be a set way of doing it. It doesn't have to be painting or acting or dancing or music. It can really be anything where it allows us to get into that flow of that momentum of creative power. What creativity really does is that it allows us to regather, refocus our attention to our source energy. And from here, the momentum of manifestation takes place. This is how we start manifesting things and have things come into existence, like the definition of creation. And through creativity, we find meaning, purpose, and juice of life, especially when we're creating, not because we're told to create something, but because it is where our heart is drawn to. I put a link below to a page that gives you just a variety of different ways to practice creativity that can really help the momentum going for you. Really, creativity can be anything, ranging from renovating your basement or repainting your old furniture, creating a book about something that you've been interested in, or creating a post and sharing it with other people. It can really be anything that brings us back to the vibration of source energy, our highest potential, that momentum. I really encourage you guys to step into your creative power, however you feel drawn to do that. See what happens. See how your vibrations shift when you tune into that creative power and source energy. And remind yourself of one thing, and that is to let go of any expectation of how things will turn out, how the final result or the product will be. So it's really about letting yourself go and immersing yourself into that momentum that focus that creativity offers, rather than scattering our focus on expectations, on how things might turn out, how our fear might interfere with it, what's happening around us. And this can help us dive deeper into it and just flow with the process rather than being held back by these old programmings. Thank you for tuning into this video. If you have any questions or if you want some more guidance in terms of how to approach creativity, feel free to reach out to me. You can comment below. You can contact me directly, privately, through my website in the contact me section, whatever works for you. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.